Hi everybody, thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm here to show you my cash stuffing. So what I usually do is a few days before payday, I come in and I show you guys my pre-payday prep, which means I sit down and plan where every dollar of my paycheck will go. This time, and it's so funny because I just said in that video that things usually don't change from that budget to payday.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
But today it did. In the shower this morning, before I went to pick up the money, before I went to work, I'm thinking there is something much better I can do with all that extra money that I was going to put in all these different sinking funds. So let me show you what I decided. Let me show you first what the original budget was in case you didn't see that video. So this was my plan for the pre-payday prep for my budget. I was going to put money in all these sinking funds here, the Always Fund, and all these other sinking funds. So Always Fund is things that get money every single time that I get paid. This is coming back for 2025, and I just decided to follow my cheat sheet now. So those were all supposed to go to the Always Fund. And then these here, those were just extra savings or don't sink funds, I'm calling them. So for anything that comes up later on throughout the year. And I have a particular plan for vacation, senior year, auto emergency, and graduation. So those have particular goals, which I don't usually have for most of my funds. But those have particular goals and deadlines. So I had all this extra money here, $940. I actually had $880 that I decided to put elsewhere. So I put these into the right buckets. So pet, health, and kids, those are going to stay the same. All these changed a little bit for my cash envelopes, but the sinking funds definitely changed. So I decided to take that money, that $880 some dollars, and put it right into my vacation sinking fund that's in my Sofi high yield savings account. And the reason I did that was because I feel like in 2025, I want to take one thing at a time, at least one focus at a time. And I feel like for me, vacation is going to cause me the most anxiety because it's our first big vacation. I've never spent this much on a vacation, and we've never been on a plane, all that good stuff. So I am worried that I won't have enough. So for me, just putting a big lump sum like that on vacation to get, that out of the way, that will, one, meet my error one goal for vacation, and two, I'll just feel a little bit better about being ahead of the game. So I did talk to my travel agent, and I kind of have an idea of how much the trip itself will be, but I still want to save $5,000, so it will be maybe $35,000 to $4,000, but I want to save $5,000 for incidentals or whatever might come up. So that's still the goal, but the goal for this era would have been met with that paycheck. And the only reason I had that much extra is because of all the overtime I did in November. I keep checking to see if there's more available, and there has not been. So I'm probably going to be going back to what I was making before soon. I will pick up overtime wherever I can, of course. I always do. I don't think there's ever been a paycheck where I haven't had some overtime in there. Anyway, let me get to the points. These, I did sit down and write down where all of my sinking funds are now, or where I plan to have them all. So that's what this is. So I have Ally, it was high yield, so that's a new one for me. I have Sofi, which I've had for all this time. These are going to be my daughters in my emergency funds. Ally is going to be me, home, and car. And then cash, I have these cash binders that almost all have their envelopes in the high yield accounts. So let me put that away. And I will cash stuff my wallet and a few of the Always funds. So we should have here a total of $471. So you have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. Okay, so we have 471 that we're going to put in our wallets and a few savings categories. Now the wallet is going to be getting more for the month of December than it usually will. Just because it's a break month for me, which means I'm giving myself a little bit more play money, but I'm still trying to be responsible with it. So let's start with my Always Fund. Let me just do that. All right, so Pet is gonna get $20. I've already put it in here. Pet now has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Pet now has $80. It has a goal of 100. I did go ahead and put goals in for the sinking funds because I kind of want to know where I should stop for these funds. And once I reach that, I think I'm going to go ahead and put it in Ally. So I want to keep some of my wallet funds right in Ally. So let's see, this is December number 2. We're adding 20. We now have 80. Okay, next one is health. Health is going to get $30. So health now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. Health has a goal of 200. And the last one in here that's going to get some money is kids. Kids is going to get $30. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 74. This has a goal of just 100, so that's coming up soon. Okay, that's it for the always fund because the rest, like I said, went to vacation. Let me actually add that to vacation so that I can remember that. Where is vacation? Here it is. So we added in our high yield savings account, 1216. $880. Now that's 24, 29, 63. Much closer to our goal than we were before, so that makes me feel better. Okay, so that's for vacation. Now we can do our wallet. All right, so okay, so let's see how I broke this down. So allowance is gonna get $20, and I'm just gonna put that right in my wallet because I know that's gonna go directly to her. Let's start with what we have in front. So essentials is just gonna get $50. Okay, and these I don't have trackers for because I'm not tracking this month. Shopping is gonna get $50 as well. We're gonna break that down a little bit. 20, 30, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay. So shopping is gonna now have $50. Okay, that's for wants and not needs. Dine out is gonna get $150. Entertainment is gonna get $40 instead of its normal $20. Miscellaneous is going to get $30. Okay, gas and grocery stays in the bank, but I did already write down that grocery has a budget of $275 and gas is on the other side. I just decided to track those because since those are in the bank, it's not as tangible. I want to make sure that I'm staying within budget. Gas is $50, which we will probably need more because we're going on our road trip, but that will come from the Christmas budget. Debit. So this is the one that I said is going to be like my buffer, and I wanted this to have $150 to keep on hand. 20, 40, 50, 1. All right, so it currently has now it has 20, 40, 60, 81, 110, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, that's 150. So this is my cash buffer. This is so that if I have to spend anything from my binders that I keep at home, I'll have this with me on the go because, of course, I don't carry all these binders with me. I can spend from here and replace it with these. But this year, I am really trying not to use sinking funds as much. I will try to use what I have in my paycheck and plan better for what's in the paycheck instead of constantly borrowing out of my sinking funds. That's my hope and plan for 2025. If I start, getting off track, please tell me. Please, this is like, I need you guys as much as you possibly don't need me. So that's all of my categories for those of you that are new. Essentials are for things that we will need over the next 2 weeks. Shopping is for wants over the next 2 weeks. So this is a lot less than I usually give myself. I just split those between essentials, wants, and I split these two between wants and needs. Dining out is, of course, for food to dine out. Entertainment is for entertainment, board games, crafts, events, whatever we need for the next 2 weeks. And we also have family fun if we need more. Miscellaneous is for anything that doesn't fall into those categories, but probably still a need. And then we have the buffer account, again, for anything that I need to purchase on the go that I can replace with these. I would rather replace it with cash that I have, just to make it easier. So if I spend $34 in here, I'll come home from the envelope I took it from. Let's say I took it from pet food, and I'll replace it, that $34. So I put this sheet here so that I can track what exactly I spent, so that when I get home, I remember what I spent and what category it should come from. And then deposit, this is my back to the bank envelope. So if I spend any money online or use my debit card for anything that needs to be replaced, I'll take the cash from here, put it in the envelope so that I can take it back to the bank to replace that money that I spent from what's in the bank. All right, so that's it. We are ready for the week. I'm hoping this new plan works out. I am going to have to be more careful with how I'm spending the money, of course, because this shopping now is split. So this used to be personal, which got $100 every 2 weeks. Now it's getting $50 for personal, like for me, things that I might want over the next 2 weeks. And then essentials for things that we might need that doesn't fall under other things. All right, because I'm finding stuff that we need, like light bulbs or something, that doesn't necessarily go under groceries or gas or toiletries, I meant. Of course, I guess. So, like, that's something that we would need for the house that I don't necessarily want to keep taking out of home maintenance. So that I'll have here. I can just purchase it and move on. Screws, whatever we might need. Something small, I can purchase it and move on and not have to keep borrowing from my home maintenance envelopes. And that was already part of the budget. The budget itself didn't really change. I just split it up a little bit better. All right. That's it for me today. I appreciate you watching. Question of the day is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is it for you as of right now? How hard is it for you on a scale of 1 to 10 to differentiate between a want and a need? That's something I'm working on. I know I can't even fool myself and say I don't know what's a need and what's not. I mean, some things are a little gray, like I put up a poll on skincare. Do you think skincare is a need or a want? Almost everybody on there said that they think skincare is a need, which, I mean, I agree with that. I would agree with that. There are some things that we need for our skin to, not go crazy on us. Some of us have unruly skin, hyperpigmentation, acne, whatever. So we do want to present our best selves. I love all the comments that I got. Thank you so much. So that for me did differentiate that it's a need. All of my skincare products, there's only a few are less than $10 and they last 1 to 3 months. So I don't have to get it often, but I do have like budgets for that. I would say for me, I would score high at about an 8. Now, knowing what to want and what to need is one thing. Doing and purchasing just needs and not wants, whole other story. That's what I'm going to be working on in 2025, because I know that's definitely a weakness of mine, and I am saving as much as possible, but I know I can save more. I know I can. So I do have strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you guys when I cash stuff and when I do my budget, because slowly I'm going to be implementing these strategies. And I think these are some things that you haven't thought of or people haven't thought of, and I'm very excited. So if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, hit the bell so that when I upload, you can communicate with me and you'll know, you'll be able to better follow the journey of how things improve. Hopefully, that's the goal. All right, thank you so much. I always appreciate it. I want you to remember it is about progression and not about perfection. Thanks for watching and happy saving. Bye.